this question, we're going to sketch the graph of the function f of x equals x plus 7 if x is less than or equal to negative 1, and f of x equals x squared plus 5 if x is greater than negative 1. So the transition point is actually going to be at x equals negative 1. We use the first definition for all the values less than or equal to negative 1. So negative 6 plus 7 gives 1. Negative 5 plus 7 gives 2. We see that we have a rate of change here of 1 unit in y for every unit in x, because the slope of this line is 1. It actually is going to be a straight line. So if I plot all of these points, I'll have the 6 points that we've computed, but I'm also going to connect them, in this case with a straight line. And I prefer to add an arrow to that left side because our domain is all real numbers. It continues even though the graph does not continue. So this is the first part of the graph. Now we can continue and plot the values for 0 through 6 and even all the way up to 10. But first of all, I'm also going to determine the value that we would get for negative 1 using the second definition. It's also going to be 6. In general, I would plot this as a new point, negative 1, 6. However, that has already been graphed with the first part of the definition. And so I'll continue now and determine the value at 0, 1, 2, etc. So 0 squared plus 5 is 5. 1 squared plus 5 is 6. 2 squared plus 5 is 9. 3 squared plus 5 is 14. And 4 squared plus 5 is 21. Now, what we notice is that the other values are going to be off the grid. So we're not going to graph the 421 or points to the left of that because it will have gone off the top of the graph. So I plot the points 0, 5, 1, 6, 2, 9, and 3, 14. So 3, 14 is right here. Now, but it's also important for us to get the correct values between negative 1 and 0. Remember that I would have had an open circle at -1, 6, but it was already filled in. And so when I connect with a smooth curve from -1, 6 all the way around to 314, I get this curve. So there is no break in the function this time, since both definitions applied at -1 gave the value of 6 for the function.